Simple is often better, especially when it comes to your budget. There's an old budget system that's surprisingly accurate. Here it is. Take 100% of your income, divide it into 3 parts: 10%, 20%, and 70%. 10% for savings, 20% for debt payments, 70% for your living expenses. This becomes the benchmark for your budget. Now here are some practical steps to apply the 10-20-70 budget system in our modern world. First of all, review your past spending by category. If you've never done this, Mint.com is a great tool and it's free. It'll automatically apply categories to most of your transactions for the past few months, and you'll simply touch up as needed. On the Trends tab, you'll see a list of your expenses for each category. Now, you're ready to check your 10-20-70 balance. We have a great Excel-based tool for this that you can download free using the link in this post, or there's also a version for Google Sheets if you don't have Excel. You will probably want to use a computer for this step because it's much easier than a mobile device. Enter your total income and then your savings and expenses by category for 6 months to 1 year. For each category of savings or expense, apply a 10, 20, or 70 category as appropriate. As you do this, the graph will update automatically and you'll see exactly where your money is going and how you measure up to the 10-20-70 benchmark. This makes it easy to set your goals. That's the next step. The beauty of the 10-20-70 budget system is that it's specific enough to help you set great budget goals, but not so minute that it becomes rigid. So you want to work with the numbers on each category to see what you need to do to balance your financial saving and spending. If you're not saving at least 10% of your income, set yourself a challenge to start now, every time you're paid. If you have no debt but are only saving 10% of your income, then you might challenge yourself to save closer to 30%. Work with the numbers and decide how you can best make adjustments. Then set your goals. Set your goals either on paper or in your favorite app. Make it a place that you will check regularly. That's the important part here. Sometimes paper makes that easier. Now you want to figure out what needs to happen step by step. You see, a good goal should be big and a little challenging, but not out of reach. The steps to get there should be attainable and specific, something you know you can do. So make a list of each step, what you're going to do and when. As you can see, the 10-20-70 budget system is simple, flexible, and yet still specific. Try it out and you'll be glad you did. Finally, here are a few tips to consider. Check automatically recurring expenses. You may no longer need or use the products or services, or you may be able to find less expensive options that work just as well. As you set your goals, be prepared to be flexible, but make up your mind not to allow flexibility to become an excuse. If you have a habit of making excuses, it might help to have an accountability partner. Number 2, you want to save a copy of your 10-20-70 worksheet so you can come back in a few months and see how you're doing. This is a process you'll want to repeat again from time to time to keep yourself on target and see your progress. Number 3, consider your giving. Being able to give, contribute to others, contributes to our wealth and well-being. Some people give or tithe on gross income, others on net income. You choose your preference. Either way, we recommend that you consider this expense as part of your living expenses, so it comes from your 70%. Number 4, you want to be balanced. Don't try to cut too much from your lifestyle to pay debt or to save. You don't want to be miserly and miserable, nor do you want to be like someone who goes on a fad diet, losing weight fast just to gain it all back, plus some. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more.